Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Loretta, and you're at Mother's Tarot. It's nice to see you. Hope everyone is navigating the frequencies with finesse. How about that? Yeah. Okay. I thought I had planned on doing another reading. Well, it'll come later. So this one here is for the month of October. It's the 1st of October. So usually I get kind of waylaid, but this I'm going to do. And okay, but before I get going, I'm going to sage. Ringy bring the cards. I've got lots of decks standing by. I'm going to start out with the Consultant Tarot. That's the one the realm had me create. So if you're interested in getting them while the supply lasts, you can email me at motherstarot@gmail.com. Yeah. My backup, encrypted if you want to go that route, is motherstarot@protonmail.com. Total encrypted. So we have that option. Yes, we do. And right now the rock bottom price of shipping and printing, just the cost. So if you're interested, email me. Oh, let's see. I goodness. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Still early in the morning for me. Recovering energies are just really something else. There's protection. Protect the cards. Protect the cards. Yes, 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 yes. Protect the space. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we're doing a monthly preview. And get my little mantra ready. I'll be doing that. I have had, let's see. Oh, yeah. One of my dear friends tells me that October 1st, the insurance rates, well, I just heard my senator tell somebody that here in Washington State, one person is going to go from like, I don't know, $200 a month to possibly $1,800 a month. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So, and the other reading I'm going to do that my friend and I came up during this conversation. It's regarding the dead peasant policy. Now, I don't know if you've been with me for a while, you've heard me use that word peasant. Because that's, you know, how the system's set up. But dead peasant policy. I wonder if our government has a dead peasant policy on all of its federal employees. It seems to be quite up its alley, right? Oh, I love this. And what came out is so the federal government is the largest employer of employees in the United States. Well, I use that united term loosely, but I do believe we're still united a bit about that freedom of speech, which I am so grateful for. Also, the second largest employer in the United States, loosely to use, is Walmart. Walmart has a standing dead peasant policy that all their peeps have to sign. Ah, yeah. And I yeah. So there's that. That's another read. So okay, let's get her started here. All right. I'm going to move this side. Now, October 1st, a new reading. I'm going to shuffle a little bit while I'm doing the mantra. I open this space with breath and heart, a vessel of truth where visions start. By earth's firm root and sky's wide dome, I call all wisdom spirits home. Oversoul of radiant flame, speak through cards and sacred name. Angels, guides, ancestors near, walk beside me, make truth clear. Sages old with sight profound, wrap this circle safe and sound. Let clarity flow with every draw, through shadows hush and merit and morning's awe. Protect this path, let doubt recede, let only light and truth take lead. My heart receives, my mind lets go. Aligned in love, the cards shall show. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to do some hard shuffles here. Okay. And this is going to be a 13 card layout. We're doing 4 weeks, 3 cards per week, beginning, middle, and end of the week. All right. And the 13th card is the outcome card. All right. Yeah. They're saying maybe you should do an oracle. All right. Well, the Dragon's Path. I read seen a bit earlier. All right. So I'll have that sitting by here. And just in case of predictions deck, and another just in case of the Pleiadian Oracle. You want me to do that? Okay. All right. I'm going to take one from each of these 3. Okay, and I'm going to shuffle and lay them down, not looking at them until after the reading. There you go. That's how my guides say we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay. There's 4 shuffles here. All right. Good. I hope you're doing all well. 3. Okay. One more shuffle on this one. 4. Well, it takes a little while when, this isn't done beforehand. Okay, so Dragon's Path, you're right there. Um, Predictions deck. Just gonna pull one. It's gonna be in the middle, the Dragon's Breath and the Pleiadian Oracle. That's going to be revealed after the reading, after the month, the body of the reading. Okay. There's 2. This is for the month of October. 2 more shuffles. 2 more shuffles. 3. I don't know how people do it with small hands. Some of these decks are enormous and are hard to handle. 4. Okay. course, knowing me, I'm going to show you the shadow deck or the shadow card too, because it just kind of makes everything rounded out. Okay. One more of the Oracle, and then we can get on with the shuffling of the tarot. Four shuffles. One, two. It's for the month of October. Entire monthly reading. Three. One more. Four. There you go. All right, turning that over. All right. All right. And we got, oh yeah, it's done. Okay. Okay. We got all that done. I hope. I hope, I hope, I hope. Okay. I wish I had the, highfalutin setup here to share with you, but I don't. So, all right. I think I got enough room now for all the cards. Got like got a little table set up here. Okay. Knock on in. No drinky poo first. Okay, four shuffles. Oh, I hope this isn't any indication. It is. It's a month, you know. So we got the nine of swords, nightmarish, and the two of swords, catch 22. So, you know, this is a month we gotta go through. That we're sunshine on the other side in 2026. Okay, one, two, month of October 2025, please. Get a look at what we're going to be dealing with. And the outcome is going to be three for the greatest and highest good for the collective. This is for the collective. Greatest and highest good. Okay. All right. That was four. All right. Well, we got Kumbaya at the bottom of the deck. Page of Swords or Page of Cups. Okay. One, two, three. Okay. That's first week. And setting up. Second week. Right. Yeah. Second week. Third week. Fourth week. And then the outcome. Okay. All right. So the first week here, and I've got my little card here to help you and me. Okay, so we've got the first week, we start off with the Queen of Cups. In the middle, we've got the Page of Wands. And then at the end of the week, we got the Ten of Wands. Okay. Okay, let me get mine. I don't do good. I would not make a good flyer. I don't know what it is. I get wonky when I do that. So let me take a look here. Okay, so that's first week. So And our Queen of Wands is very intuitive. She's also moody. She's a nurturer. She's a counselor. And she has a kind demeanor. Ruled by the moon, Pluto, Mars, and Neptune. All right. So we got hidden aspects. We got changes. We got actions. Still learning all the planets. And dreaming could be illusion too. All right. And also empowered, very empowered. Okay. And then in the middle of the week, with the Page of Wands, with wands, you've got perspective. It's very much about perspectives, how we discern. Let's do that word, discern. I was listening to some kind of spiritual guidance thing, and man, I when lower frequencies bust through on those things and I hear judgment. That's what's coming out of their mouth. They're not using the word discernment, they're using the word judgment. Being of a higher vibration, discernment is the name of the game. Discern always. Okay. So the middle of the first week. So the Page of Wands is a free spirit, it's a high achiever. There'll be information and news coming in. There's unknown because the Page of Wands explores in the unknown, and so we can expect something we didn't know to coming through for information and news. All right, in the middle of the week, the end of the week with the Ten of Wands. Another perspective. Wands is about perspective. This is Mars, ruled by Mars, planet of action. Sun is about the ego, and Jupiter is about growth. So, but the Ten of Wands, we can also see the end in sight. So there's going to be some kind of clarity, or something, where we can see where something is headed. Maybe in that news that just came out in the middle of the week. Okay, so now the second week, try to do this again for you. I am on week 2. And we have got 2 major arcanas and the Ace of Cups. So we start out the week with the Hermit. The middle of the week is the World, and the end of the week is the Ace of Cups. Okay. They're beautiful cards. I love my cards. Okay. So we start out the second week. The Hermit, and this is let's see. Okay, so in this second week, we've got 2 major arcanas coming out right off the bat, which is so the biggest profound message coming from the realm. All right, because there's only one other major arcana on the board, and that is at the end of the third week. All right. Hint, it's justice. Okay, so beginning the second week, we got Hermit. So the Hermit is ruled by Mercury, Chiron, the wounded warrior, and it's about introspection. This card is all about introspection soul seeking, pursuing inner wisdom and guidance after the first week. All right, where there was some news coming out, and we're going to get to see some kind of something, where we can see some kind of end in sight on something. Maybe it's just a crumb of what's going on, but it's something. And then after the Hermit, in the middle of the week, so the Hermit is the first of the second week. First card in the second week. Middle card is the World in the second week. This card of completion, triumph, fulfillment, masterpiece, supreme balance, and consummation. So it feels like something's going to be struck. A deal's going to be struck. Consummation in something. Whether we can see it or not, because we got the Hermit here just before. Will we see it? Well, at the end of the second week, we've got the Ace of Cups. Ruled by Moon, Pluto, Mars, Neptune. Excuse me. So these are new feelings, okay? You'll be new feelings. Some kind of fresh start in some area and new beginnings. It's also the card for, maybe a baby coming in, a proposal, a marriage. So it could be some kind of union, coming out of this consummation, coming from going within because of what happened in the first week. All right. Whatever that's going to be. Third week. All right. Third week. We have got the Knight of Pentacles, first day. Middle of the week, we got Ace of Wands. Last card of the week for the third week is Justice. Okay. So we had a pretty big movement change, realization even in week 2. So week 3 feels maybe it feels a little slow starting out because this horse ain't moving at all. So slow. But it's purposeful. And there's always the research has been done, the due diligence, all right, to be readied for any battle. Okay. So that's how the first of the week of the third week starts out. In the middle, whoops. Hold on. Sorry. In the middle, we have middle of the third week, we have the Ace of Wands. All right. So ruled by Mars and the Sun and Jupiter. All right. And so we got Aries, Leo, and Sag in here. So we got growth, we got inspiration, we got a new venture, creative potential, and spiritual progress. So those are the energies of this card. I like that we've seen spiritual progress and creative potential because it is going to take creative potential to move through this. And we got it. Thank God we've got ingenuity has been the backbone of this country. So that's hopeful. And then along comes justice. So the end of the third week, equity, universal law of cause and effect, and all actions have consequences. Feels like there may be some consequences in store for maybe some select Human beings. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. See, I know it feels like we're moving through molasses, but there has been motion through September. Now we're in October. Feels like it's going to be more substantial, a little bit more substantial feeling than last month, September. Okay, the fourth week, we got the Queen of Pentacles starting us out, then the Four of Pentacles, and then the Five of Wands. Okay, that's how we're going to start out. So, the Queen of Pentacles, ruled by Venus, Mercury, and Saturn. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is opulence, This could also be the orange menaces whatever she is, because she ain't what she portrays to be. Opulent, loner, contemplator, matriarch, devoted to family. So maybe she will make some kind of appearance at the beginning of the fourth week. Because then we got the Four of Pentacles. She see now there's going to be some kind of big deal about her, or well, we got the Four of Pentacles in the middle of the week, and the Four of Pentacles is you're just not too dang sure of how your financial ground feels very shaky, so you're grasping for stability. You're grasping for control, grasping for security, digging into being frugal, hanging on to your pennies, counting them, knowing where they're going, what's going to get you through next week, being miserly, to survive, all right? Somehow the she somehow feels something. There's some kind of deal because the last card is the Five of Wands. And we got conflict, struggle, contention, competition, and clash of ambitions. So, is that the collective experience? Well, yeah. But also, it feels like she's got there's some kind of appearance with her related to the miserly, the stability, the control, the security, and then the flash of that. Because what they do obviously affects all of us. Now, the 13th card of the entire month is the Seven of Wands. So, this is about tenacity, the collective's tenacity and resistance, defending our position, standing our ground, and ready to fight back. This is a good thing. The shadow card is the Page of Cups. All right. Page of Cups, which indicates, well, it's ruled by the moon. So we got our hidden aspects and our feelings, because the moon's all about our feelers. All right. And our habits. Okay. And then, of course, Pluto is about empowerment. Yeah. We're not letting go of our power. Collective. Yeah. We're 300 million strong. Don't ever lose sight of that. Mars is a planet of action. And Neptune is about the dream. And the dream is about the greatest experiment on planet Earth. I don't think it's going to fall so easy. No, we may have to reconstruct it. It may look rather different in the future. Better. Yeah. But like I said, we all know we are the greatest experiment on the earth. You know? And up until the last, let's just say, probably the turn of the century, go back that far, 25 years, when we really started tail spinning. But it's that time. It's the cosmic plan, you know. We're going into the age of Aquarius. We is going to clean up this mess. It is going to get done. You know? Hopefully, you know, it won't be too rough. But it's going to have a spot. So the Page of Cups, the designer, because we got to redesign all this. A romantic, street musician, poetic dreamer, the messenger, bringing forth news. So it's going to be an interesting month. And it's going to be a month where there's going to be some revelations. There's going to be some conflicts, Um, but it's going to feel a little more movement than, especially in September. Okay, now I'm going to go over the oracles, right? And you can always replay if you need to. But yeah, we're going to be tripping right along. Trippy da doo da. Okay, so the dragon path, the oracle. What message does Spirit have for us with the oracles? Emergence. Emergence. Oh, yes. And then the shadow card is harmony. All right. And I'm doing both of them. I like doing both of them. I do. Okay. So we find emergence first. Okay. Here we go. Three. Some of these prints on here. It's very hard to see. What do we got? Okay. Okay, we got, let's look for the Roman numerals. Okay. I'm gonna look up at the page. Emergent. There we go. There we go. So, emergent. All right. If I can, if I can prop this up. Yeah, not quite tall enough, but you get it. Emergence. All right. Emergence. You are responsible for your life, your behavior, and your experiences, and more importantly, how you react to them. Sometimes the spiritual beings we find our human experience on earth can be quite tough. Listen to the wisdom of emergence as it says it's time to reflect. You need to take stock of what you value and what is important to you. That okay, no. There's more. Contemplation and quietness are required. Your experiences may have been vexing. It is unwise to dwell on them, but you can learn from them. Understand those you need to remember and let all others go. From this place, a new vibrant you can emerge, but first you must allow yourself time to reflect. Go within to that inner place of peace and bring forth that which you wish to be. This, yeah, we were talking about that. We got to rebuild out of this. This dragon appears when we need to take a long, hard look at ourselves and how we live, what we do, and more harshly, our behavior. None of the dragons are a pushover. They all demand that we take stock of ourselves, stop kidding ourselves, and are openly honest, and emergence is no different. He gets straight to the nitty-gritty and informs you that you are responsible for your life, your behavior, and your experiences, and more importantly, how you react to them. Grit and determination are the order of the day when this powerful dragon finds his way to your cards. He finishes with, remember, you are safe with me. Your fears are nothing but paper tigers and figments of your imagination. Allow me to guide you as you find your balance and carve a new path. Well, I wasn't expecting to hear paper dragon again. Somebody else got that message. It's mentioned a few times the last week of September or the last day of September from that talk, I guess. Okay. And then we have harmony. Harmony. Should be right at the beginning too. Harmony. All right. Oh, here we go. Tomorrow is a new dawn, and being in our heart center ripples out with positive effect. Harmony is the first shy dragon I met. She was peeking out at me from behind a huge curtain when she first appeared to me. She's a quiet and considered being and is a lot less brash than some of the other dragons I have encountered. Here's a message from Harmony. I asked her about her qualities, and she replied, I am the bringer of harmony, restorative on an inner personal level and an outer global level. If you are wrestling with a problem that you are unable to resolve, ask her to bring her beautiful, harmonious influences to the situation and guide you in any steps you may need to take. If she appears to you today, she asks, what area of your life needs reviewing? What do you need to let go of? Is it judgments or old habits? What is it in your life that needs reharmonized? I will assist you in taking those first steps, supporting you as you go. Take some time to sit and contemplate your life as it is, and look honestly at what may require changing. It may be something quite small, just a little tweak, or it could be a life-changing event. She goes on to say, the answers you seek all lie within you. So sit quietly, ground yourself, be present, and reflect. Your inner knowing under my guidance will help bring the answers to the surface for you. She remembers us. Tomorrow is a new dawn, and being in our heart center ripples out with positive effect. She will often appear when there has been discord or upset. This can be personal or on a global scale. She is the harbinger of change, and her role is to bring harmony to the world. Wow. Couldn't ask for two better cards on this day and time. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now, before I get the message from the Pleiadians, we're going to see what the predictions Oracle, what they picked up and are sharing with us. Oh, we've got the greater good. This is about the greater good. I love that. I love that. I love that. Oh, and the shadow card, coerce, manipulate. It's coercion, manipulation. Yeah. We're gonna get a grand look this month, I believe, with what we've got coming in. Okay, now finally, message from the Pleiadian. What have we got? Mothership. Mothership. And then the shadow card, creativity. Okay. So I'm going to, oh, and underneath those, taking chances. Oh, I love that. Okay. So I'm going to read the messages that we're getting from the Pleiadians. The mothership, which is the card drawn, and then the shadow card, the creativity. All right. So, mothership. I'm one of the star seeds of Pleiadians. So at least I've got that it resonating throughout my ancestral bloodline. Okay, mothership. In the flashes of the sky and in the movement of light, does humanity gain glimpses into the ultra intelligences of the universe that visit your planet interdimensionally. As part of the Pleiadian Earth mission, alongside many star allies, we are working together behind the scenes for your freedom and liberation. Although we watch from afar with little interference, we say it is done with great respect as we trust so much in the capacity for the hues, that's humans, hues they call us, the hues to make their own changes and claim their own throne. Our ships often work in groups for this mission, and all of them are in direct connection to the Pleiadian mothership that hovers midway between your solar system and Alpha Centauri. This mothership is actually more like a city with many walks of life and quarters to sustain us for long missions, similar to a cruise ship in your world. These motherships are massive, and host a wide variety of functions to stimulate life on the Pleiades to as close as possible. When this card of mothership arrives, it is your Pleiadian star family acknowledging to your hue self for you to reach out to our ships. In our quantum reality, there's a high chance that one of your loved ones, or even a future version of yourself, is present on these ships and is seeking to make contact for your evolutionary growth. Now is an ideal time to start stargazing, meditating, and sending our requests to commune with us. As we respect the free will of humanity, it is your request that opens doorways for communication to flow with ease. Know you are being guided. Yeah, that's beautiful. That was the mothership. Okay, now creativity is the shadow card. Okay. Here's the message. Back in our home constellation of the Pleiades, we use the building blocks of creativity for all that we do in our communities, from housing to technology to how we engage socially amongst each other. It is creativity that keeps us spontaneous, allowing for our moment to be fresh, joyful, and alive to the infinite field of potent possibilities that is the now. This freshness of creativity allows for one to stay youthful, remember their innocence, and stay centered in their radiant heart, which keeps them open to all fields of multidimensionality. It is then our sincere request that when this card arrives, it is serving as notice for you to infuse more creativity and freshness into your life. Have you been falling into patterns of stagnation, repetition, and predictability? Perhaps a situation is playing out which has a predictable reaction by yourself in thoughts and emotions. Whatever it is, we, the Pleiadian guides, are inviting you to open into the field of creativity, to shake up your life. It is time to break free from the schedules of the mundane and do something quite off the rails today. This shifting of the norm breaks down dormant patterns in the human psyche and opens your brain cells to a new level of operating. Dedicate precious time today to creativity, and you will find that timelines and possibilities never before conceived will open in your reality. You are the doorway, and creativity is the key. Both of these beautiful, beautiful, all of them were beautiful messages. All of them were beautiful messages. All of them. Even the predictions cards. I mean, hey, I think we got a home run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So, I don't remember. I know I checked the time, but now I don't remember. So I'm going to leave you with, remember, forgiveness, not bitterness. Love yourself, love the others, because you are the light. Each one of us, we are souls, eternal beings. We're here on a mission. Our mission is to assist in the evolution of mankind, to become more heart-centered, more cosmically aligned, more aware that There is so much more to life than just us. Planet Earth is but a little piece of lint amongst a vast cosmos. Let's get real. Let's get intentional with creating a better tomorrow. And we have to do it here first. This is where our creative reality manifests the world around us. Whether it's your intent to do that or not, because people do it all the time without intending, they're trapped in misery and it's all that's in their thoughts. It's being miserable. So that's where they're at. Don't stay there. If you're out there, don't stay there, man. Like the Pleiadians were saying, get creative. Get creative. Do something that feeds your soul, feeds your heart. Be good to yourself. All right. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And if you're still here, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. I know I get lots of visitors that aren't subscribed. And I love you all. So take real good care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. All right.